Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi. Dear viewers, welcome to today's discussion. We eat food every day, but have you ever thought about how this food breaks down in our body and turns into energy? Which organs work together to keep our body active? And how does science explain this process? In today's discussion, we will learn how the digestive process occurs step by step, which organs, enzymes, and hormones play key roles, the complete scientific secret of how the body obtains energy from food, detailed function of organs in the digestive process. Digestion is a complex process. Various organs of the body, along with the enzymes and fluids they secrete, work in coordination. Each organ has a specific role, and the entire process occurs in a sequence. Now, we will discuss step by step the detailed functions of the organs involved in digestion.
Step 1. Oral cavity, mouth.
Structure and function. Teeth chew food into small pieces. This allows digestive enzymes to act easily. The tongue moves the food, mixes it with saliva, and helps in tasting.
Salivary glands secrete saliva into the mouth.
Enzymes and fluids in the mouth. Salivary amylase, which breaks down starch into maltose. Mucin, which moistens food and softens it. Result: carbohydrate digestion begins right in the mouth.
Step 2. Pharynx and esophagus. Food moves from the mouth through the pharynx into the esophagus.
Here, a wave-like contraction called peristalsis occurs, pushing food toward the stomach. Result: no chemical digestion happens here. Food simply moves mechanically into the stomach. Step 3. Stomach. Structure and function. Gastric juice is secreted in the stomach. Food accumulates in the stomach and becomes semi-liquid. Enzymes and fluids in the stomach. Hydrochloric acid kills bacteria in food and activates enzymes. Pepsin breaks down proteins into peptides. Renin coagulates milk proteins. Lipase partially breaks down fats. Result: protein digestion begins.
Step 4. Small intestine.
The small intestine is considered the main laboratory of digestion. In the duodenum, food mixes with bile and pancreatic juice. Bile, secreted by the liver and stored in the gallbladder, breaks fat into tiny droplets. Pancreatic juice. Amylase breaks starch into maltose. Trypsin and chymotrypsin break proteins into small peptides. Lipase breaks fats into glycerol and fatty acids. Nuclease breaks DNA and RNA into nucleotides. In the jejunum and ileum, intestinal juice is secreted containing
Maltase converts maltose to glucose. Lactase converts lactose to glucose and galactose. Sucrase converts sucrose to glucose and fructose.
Peptidase converts small peptides to amino acids. Result: all carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are broken down into glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids respectively.
Step 5. Large intestine.
No digestion occurs here. Water and mineral salts are absorbed. Some beneficial bacteria produce vitamins K and B. Step 6. Rectum and anus. After absorption of essential substances, the remaining material is collected as waste. Finally, it is expelled as feces through the anus. Enzymes and hormones in digestion. Scientific analysis. Digestion is not accomplished only by the mechanical work of teeth, tongue, and stomach. The most important role is played by various enzymes and hormones. Enzymes and hormones break complex food molecules into small, absorbable units. They activate the necessary organs at the right time for proper digestion. Enzymes. Enzymes are protein-based biological catalysts. They help chemical reactions occur faster. Each enzyme acts on a specific food component. Mouth enzymes. Salivary amylase breaks complex starch into maltose. Carbohydrate digestion starts in the mouth. Lysozyme kills bacteria and keeps the mouth clean. Stomach enzymes. Pepsin breaks proteins into peptides, active in the acidic environment. Renin coagulates milk protein, especially important for infants. Gastric lipase breaks down a small amount of fat. Pancreas enzymes. Amylase breaks starch into maltose. Trypsin and chymotrypsin break proteins into small peptides. Lipase breaks fats into glycerol and fatty acids. Nuclease breaks DNA and RNA into nucleotides.
Small intestine enzymes.
Secreted by intestinal cells as intestinal juice or succus entericus.
Maltase, maltose glucose. Lactase, lactose glucose e galactose. Sucrase, sucrose glucose e fructose.
Peptidase, small peptides amino acids. Lipase, fats glycerol plus fatty acids. Result, all food components are broken down into their smallest form for easy absorption into the blood. Hormones. Various hormones coordinate and regulate digestion, mainly secreted by the stomach and small intestine.
Gastrin.
Secreted by the stomach. Stimulates secretion of hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen, aiding protein digestion.
Secretin.
Secreted by the duodenum of the small intestine. Stimulates the pancreas to release alkaline fluid or bicarbonate, neutralizing stomach acid.
Cholecystokinin, CCK.
Secreted by the small intestine. Stimulates pancreatic enzyme release. Contracts the gallbladder, releasing bile into the small intestine. Gastric inhibitory peptide, GIP. Secreted by the small intestine. Reduces stomach motility and gastric juice secretion. Result, enzymes and hormones work together to break food into energy. Additional hormones in digestion.
Motilin.
Controls food movement in the small intestine, peristalsis.
Grelin.
Secreted by the stomach.
Stimulate Sunger. Leptin.
Secreted by fat cells. Signals the brain that enough energy is stored, reducing hunger. Joint role of enzymes and hormones. Enzymes break food into small molecules. Hormones activate the digestive process at the right time and place. Example: when food enters the stomach, gastrin is secreted. It increases hydrochloric acid, which converts pepsinogen into pepsin. This starts protein digestion. Absorption of nutrients, how the body gets energy. The main purpose of digestion is to break complex food molecules into small, soluble forms that the body can absorb easily. Absorbed nutrients are transported by blood and lymph to every cell for energy production, growth, and repair.
Small intestine, main absorption site.
The small intestine is the main absorption center of the human body. Its inner wall has numerous villi and microvilli, increasing the absorption surface area. Each villus contains blood vessels and a lymphatic vessel, lacteal. Dissolved nutrients enter directly into blood and lymph. Result: most carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water are absorbed from the small intestine. Carbohydrate absorption. All carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, fructose, and galactose. These enter blood vessels through the intestinal wall. Then they travel via the hepatic portal vein directly to the liver. Fructose and galactose are converted to glucose in the liver. Glucose, the main fuel for body cells. Uses:
Immediate energy production, ATP.
Excess glucose stored as glycogen in liver and muscles. If overabundant, converted into fat.
Protein absorption.
Proteins are broken down into amino acids. Amino acids pass through the intestinal wall into blood, then travel to the liver and other body parts. Uses: tissue building and repair. Hormone, enzyme, and antibody production. Can be converted into glucose for energy if needed, gluconeogenesis.
Fat absorption.
Fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. They enter lymphatic vessels in intestinal villi, then join the bloodstream via lymph flow. Uses: long-term energy source. Cell membrane formation.
Hormone and vitamin production. Vitamin and mineral absorption.
Water-soluble vitamins, B, C, are absorbed directly into blood. Fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, are absorbed with fats. Mineral salts, Ca, Mg, Fe, Na, K, are absorbed via diffusion or active transport. Water and salt absorption. Both small and large intestines absorb water. The large intestine absorbs more water and electrolytes like sodium and chloride. Result: maintains hydration and electrolyte balance. Liver's role. The liver is the first control center for absorbed nutrients.
Stores glucose as glycogen.
breaks down excess amino acids into urea.
Stores fats and vitamins. Energy production.
Absorbed nutrients enter cells for cellular respiration to produce energy. 3 steps.
Glycolysis, glucose piruvate e SAM-ATP. Krebs cicle, piruvate CO e NADH e FAD. Electron transport chain, NADH/FAD maximum ATP.
Result: 1 molecule of glucose produces approximately 36 to 38 ATP. If absorption is impaired. Lactose intolerance. Milk is not digested due to lack of lactase. Celiac disease. Gluten damages intestinal villi, impairing absorption. Diarrhea. Excess water is lost, causing salt and water deficiency. Summary: the small intestine breaks food into small absorbable units. Blood and lymph transport nutrients to every cell. Cellular respiration converts glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids into energy.
Are you looking for a professional digital marketing agency?
Do you want to design and grow your website? I'm Sazadul Islam, here to help you with website design, digital marketing, and ads management. Visit my website or find me on Fiverr.